macaroni salad. Half pint. And on the turkey. Right there.
For the lady of the Camellias. And they're almost twice as large as usual.
There's twice as many as usual tomorrow.
Twice as many.
Oh, don't listen to her, Valjean. I know what those things cost.
Aren't you willing to listen to her when she orders her hats and dresses from you?
They're an investment.
Of course, I order too many flowers and too many hats and too many everything. So I want them to the theater.
If you swear not to see the Baron again.
See? You'll only torture yourself.
But if you swear.
1 hour from now, you'll ask me to swear about something else. You can't be sensible, Armand.
It's true, I can't. I want too much.
So do I. How can one change one's entire life and build a new one on one moment of love? And yet, that's what you make me want to close my eyes and do.
Then close your eyes and say yes. I command her.
Yes. 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 Where the world can't see me. If I'm dead, there'll be no stain on our love.
Don't think such things, Marguerite. Even if we can't go to the country today, think of how happy we were once. How happy we shall be again. Think of the day you found the four-leaf clover and of all the good luck it's going to bring us. Think of the vows we heard Michel and Gustave make, and that we're going to make to each other. This is for life, Marguerite. 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 No, don't leave me. Marguerite, come back. Come back.
Hey, mister, are you okay?
Yeah. It was wonderful. It's wonderful.
Wow, that really got to you.
Oh.
It's my least favorite.
Your least favorite what?
Garbo.
We're talking about Greta Garbo in the motion picture Camille?
Right.
It did not get to me. It tears me to pieces.
It's the old-fashioned bourgeois films like that one that ultimately caused the collapse of the studio system.
Frankly, I feel you don't feel.
It's just that I never understood her big appeal.
Well, when you weren't too busy shaking the ice in your drink, did you happen to notice her face?
Well, yeah, but it's so empty. You know, like she belongs in one of those artsy-craftsy fashion magazines. She's all soft-focused. It's so phony.
We're still talking about Greta Garbo?
Right.
That face happens to have been talked about, written about, photographed, painted more than any other female face of the 20th century.
Well, I know that, but what I don't know is why. I mean, what do people see in it?
What do they see? Just all of life, that's all. All the pain, all the unhappiness, all the loneliness.
Are you lonely a lot?
I'm alone a lot. There's a difference.
Oh, no, I disagree. You know, I took psychology last year, and I learned that people who say they want to be alone really don't want to be alone.
Now, this is a very early one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is from Anna Karenina. Great picture. You see that?
No.
Oh, here was
No.
the better one.
Okay.
Queen Christina. Look at that. Look
Okay.
at that. Now, wait.
Okay.
Wait.
No, you
Look
win.
at this
You
face.
win.
Look at
Already.
that.
She's got a neat face.
A neat face. Greta Garbo has a neat face.
Yeah, but I still like Joan Crawford's better.
Oh, my
I
God.
also love this place. You know, I like rooms like this, all crammed with this marvelous old junk. Okay.
You're very kind.
Is this your brother?
No.
Looks very handsome.
He was.
So how long you lived here anyway?
Almost 40 years.
You don't look 40.
Thank you.
You look 50. I mean, the way you walk.
What's wrong with the way I walk?
You look burdened. How many rooms this place got?
8. I'd show you around, but I wouldn't want to depress you by walking.
Does the fireplace work?
I guess so. I haven't tried it in years.
Why not? Nothing more romantic than a fireplace. You always lived here alone?
Not always, no.
Did you draw this?
Yeah.
You're very good.
Thank you.
What, are you going to frame it or something?
Why would I frame it? It's an ad.
An ad?
Yeah.
Oh, you draw ads?
Yeah.
How come?
How come? Somebody's got to.
Wow, look at that. That's what I'm going to do someday.
Scare people?
Oh, light up this town. I'm going to be an actress. Good actress. Maybe great someday. All I need is the right vehicle. Or maybe even a job. Actually, I hope I turn out to be as talented as you are.
I'm just good at my job.
I don't know if I am or not yet. Look at it. Wow. I'm never going to get home in this. It's pouring. What do you need 8 rooms for?
I don't now.
Not like I'd be crowding you or anything.
What are you suggesting?
This isn't your room, is it?
No, it's my mother's. Used to be.
Well, it'll do perfect for me. The bed's made and everything. Okay? Just for one night.
Look, I...
This is one thing, though. Don't, get any ideas.
Me? You don't have to worry about me.
I'm not worrying about you. I'm asking about you.
And I'm answering you. You don't have to worry.
Oh. I get it. Oh, well, that's good. That's good. I'll see you in the morning, then. Good night. Company?
Yeah. You.
Me?
Yeah.
All this for me?
Yeah.
I adore a big breakfast. How'd you know?
I guess.
Great. Well, where'd you get all this stuff? I checked the fridge last night.
I went shopping this morning.
Before I got up? You really are a nice guy, aren't you?
Unusually, something seems to have come over me.
Probably me. I tend to bring out the best in people. These donuts are stale.
That's a bagel.
Is this a lox?
Yeah.
I never had a bagel and lox.
You never had bagel and lox? Where are you from, the moon?
Close. Smoot, Wyoming. I think the nearest delicatessen was in Chicago. This...
What do you think?
Tastes like salty fish on a hard roll.
Isn't that incredible?
Yeah. I like it. You know, if this were my place, I could make it a lot less depressing.
I doubt that I'll even have it much longer.
How come?
Now that I'm living alone, I can't afford it.
What are you going to do?
What can I do? I'll have to find an even more depressing apartment.
Doubt if you can find one.
Well, thanks again. I had a great time.
Likewise.
Hey.
Hey. What's your name?
Lori Morgan.
Sidney Shorr.
Bye, Sidney.
Bye, Lori.
Okay?
Huh?
Half and half. Of course, I get free run of the place, plus complete privacy in 2 rooms. And ideally, one of those rooms should have a window. Shake.
I'm already shaking.
What's the matter, Sidney? Don't you want me to move in?
I'm used to living alone.
Well, I'm not. I hate living alone. Besides, you haven't always lived alone. You said so last night.
But I've never lived with a woman.
What about your mother? She used to live here, didn't she?
You won't make points bringing up my mother.
Okay, forget your mother. Listen, it'll be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Just what Mother used to say.
Besides, if I don't move in, what am I going to do with all these swatches?
What? What swatches? What?
I spent half a day collecting them.
What are these?
Fabric samples to recover the couch and the chairs.
What's wrong with the couch and the chairs?
You're kidding. And I got a color chart for the new walls.
What new walls?
Sidney, you're not really into dirty gray, are you?
What I think I'm into is over my head. Give me a bunch of yellow. And a bunch of mixed. What happened?
Just as I thought.
What?
Brick, Sidney, real brick.
Why didn't you ask me? I could have saved you a lot of work.
You knew there was brick?
The building is made of brick.
Well, why would anybody plaster over brick? That's dumb.
What you call dumb, the world calls insulation. Peek through the brick, you'll see the Hudson River. We're gonna have a swell winter.
Well, the fireplace works. I just checked it out. We'll build roaring fires.
Did you also check out the price of firewood?
Sidney, turn around. Go ahead. Look
What?
behind you. I had a furniture dealer in here today, and he said it'd cost more than it's worth to get that credenza out the door.
Why do we want the credenza out the door?
Because it's ugly, Sidney. They don't make terrific firewood.
I will not warm my backside with my mother's credenza.
I know, you're tired. Come on, you had a hard day. Are these for me? Thank you. They're beautiful. Listen, you're going to feel much better after you eat.
What are we having?
Goulash, Joey Brown.
Why do you call it goulash Joey Brown?
Taste it. See? Joey Brown.
I think you could go a little easier on the Tabasco.
Then what would I call it?
How much longer? It's drafty out here, you know.
Just a minute, just another second.
Of course, with all that exposed brick, it's drafty in there, too.
Come in. I finally finished today, Sidney. 3 months' work. Isn't it fantastic? Isn't it incredible? Isn't it everything you ever dreamed of? Couldn't you just live here until you die?
I planned on that anyway.
I knew it. I knew you'd just go crazy.
What's in the fireplace? What are you burning?
Your mother's credenza.
It gives a lovely light.
Oh, my God.
What?
What time is it?
8 o'clock.
My commercial is supposed to be on now. This, shh.
It's the only body you'll ever have. Treasure it the way we do. Let Amore soap care for it the way you'd care for any gift that uniquely precious, with tenderness and love. And then maybe you too can join the millions of women who say,
with Amore, even my underarms feel really pampered. What'd you think?
Pillows are nice.
The furniture, the commercial. What'd you think of the commercial?
Look, how do we even know it was you?
Well, of course it was me. I'd know me anywhere. Sidney. You thought it was awful, didn't you?
No, not awful. Just humiliating. If you're really an actress.
Yes, I'm really an actress. And a very serious one. Unfortunately, however, this is how it's done today.
First you show them you're serious about soap.
No, you first make a living.
If commercials embarrass you, don't do them.
And how do I go on paying my half around here? Are you really asking me to move out?
No, I'm asking you to really move in. My freelance work is picking up. Now I can pay all our bills now. I want to.
Oh, Sidney. That's sweet.
Dog, why do you do that? Dog says because I can. You know, by candlelight, you look a little like her.
Like who?
Garbo.
Oh, Sidney, it's your highest compliment. You make me blush.
No, don't blush. She never blushed.
How do you know? All her pictures were in black and white. What time is it?
7:30.
I had no idea it was so late.
We expecting anyone?
Yes, my date.
Date?
I haven't even changed yet. Be a dear and answer the door, would you?
No.
Do I have the wrong apartment?
Wouldn't that be nice? You here for Laurie?
Right.
You got the right apartment. Come in.
Thank you. I'm Eric.
Sidney, Eric.
How do you do, sir?
Sidney.
Right.
Follow me.
Laurie didn't tell me that she lives with her
Father? She doesn't. I'm her friend.
I see.
She didn't tell you that we share this apartment?
Oh, no. But then, actually, well, I don't know her all that well.
That's nice.
Right.
Hi, Eric. Did my friend Sidney introduce himself?
Your friend?
Yes. Close. Close friend.
Mm. These are very nice, thank you. We better hurry, we're gonna miss the movie. Would you put these in water for me? Thank you. Night, Sidney.
Thank you, sir.
Sidney.
Right.
Wonderful time. Good night. Still up?
How can I go to sleep while my mother's chiffonier is still burning?
You're upset, aren't you?
No.
No, I had that date for you.
He's too tall for me.
I think it's important that we see other people.
Why?
I don't know. Just seeing each other, it's not healthy.
You're not healthy? I'm not healthy?
You know what I mean. Good night. I don't know. I feel stifled or something, and I don't want to.
You mean because you're still paying half the rent, I don't have the right to worry about your welfare?
No! I mean, yes, I think that's exactly what I mean. Night. Morning.
Morning.
Sidney, what is this?
What? Oh, that's just something I thought you might enjoy.
The Scarlet Letter?
Yes.
I read it in high school.
Always worth another read.
What are you trying to tell me?
What? Because I give you books.
A book. Oh. You left Madame Bovary by my bed, the celibacy alternative on my dresser, and this morning in the bathroom looking for Mr. Goodbar.
You only have time for one. Make it good, Bar.
Sidney, what is wrong with you?
Why? Just... Laurie. I think it's time we have our talk.
What talk?
The talk that every father has to have with his daughter.
Sidney, first, you're not my father. And second, I already had that talk with my father.
What did he say?
He asked me to promise I'd never fool around. And I promised, and I've kept that promise. I never fool around.
Now that's a wonderful father, a wonderful talk.
I only go to bed with people I love.
Good morning.
What are you doing up so early?
If you tell me, I'll tell you. All right, I'll tell you first. I had to go to the John.
I've been out all night. I have been for the last 3 nights.
4, but who's counting?
Try to sneak home before you wake up. Which is ridiculous, isn't it? Not to mention making me feel as if I'm doing something wrong.
Well, I'm glad you're not doing anything wrong. Who is? The tall one with the lobotomy, Eric?
No.
Good. Have I met this one?
No.
Why not?
Think about it. Have you approved of anyone you have met?
One who was so grossly overweight with a crazed twitch in his left eye, he was cute. And the one who'd lost his chin someplace and couldn't remember the word for hello.
I don't care to discuss it. I'm going to bed.
Isn't that where you've been all night?
Sidney, butt out! We've already established you're not my father.
You love him at least.
Why are you doing this to me?
Doing what?
Making me crazy!
Making you crazy? What about me? You think I want to lose you to some worthless bum off the street?
What do you mean, lose me? You don't own me, you know.
I meant...
Did you own Martin?
No.
Sidney, I love you. But if you don't like the way I live, I'll move out.
My mother should only see this.
good.
How about some eggnog?
What?
Eggnog.
Having eggnog?
On Christmas Eve, it's our tradition. Eggnog and chopped liver. And we have one other tradition on Christmas Eve. We always give one present.
Oh, Sidney, I haven't even thought about your Christmas.
So, this will serve as a little reminder.
The tree's beautiful. Everything's beautiful. You really want me to...
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Oh, you don't like it. You're disappointed. I tried to find you the Life of Joan Crawford, but it's out of stock.
Oh, Sidney, stop, please.
Stop what?
This is all your fault.
What did I do?
You're too good to me. I don't deserve it.
Hey. Hey. What's wrong?
I don't know how to tell you.
Tell me.
You sure you can take it?
I'll find out when I hear it.
Mr. Wonderful is taking his wife and kids to Florida for Christmas.
A married man? You've been going out with a married man? After everything I told you? After the books I gave you to read, didn't you read them? Did they mean anything to you? How could you be so dumb? How could you do anything so terrible?
He has an apartment in the village. How am I supposed to know he also has a family in Long Island?
Let this be a lesson to you. All right. You'll get over this. It isn't the end of the world, you know.
Oh, I'm lucky I have you.
You have your folks, remember?
I'll be just thrilled to hear I've been having an affair with a married man.
Things could be a lot worse. You could be, you know. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
Merry Christmas, Sidney.
Hi, everything all right?
Everything's great. Guess what I bought?
What happened?
Come on, guess.
I don't know.
It's your favorite. Pineapple cheesecake.
What happened?
I don't know. I was just going by the bakery and...
You know what I'm talking about. Did you see him?
Yes. We had a very good talk.
What's he going to do?
I forgot to take the lamb chops out this morning. Maybe I'll go get some steak.
What's he going to do? Is he going to leave his wife?
He gave me this.
What's this?
It's money. It's for an abortion. Don't start, Sidney. Yes, I want to have a baby. Sometime. But not now. My career's just beginning to break.
Your career. Miss Armpit.
Not fair. Didn't I just get an agent? Didn't I just do 4 days on Another World?
4 days.
They liked it so much it made me become a running character. How can I have a baby now? Besides, he wants me to have an abortion.
He wants. Who's he to want? We decide.
Sidney, I decide.
Do you want an abortion?
What's wrong with abortions?
We're not talking about abortions. We're talking about this abortion. You're not poor. You're not ill. You're not alone. You're not unattractive. You've got offbeat looks.
Thanks.
What about the father? Is he a good-looking guy?
Yes?
Is he bright, witty, clever?
Yes.
So? Of course, he cheats on his wife. That's the point against him.
Sidney, we're not breeding a horse, you know.
Well, if we were, we'd have a winner, a Derby winner.
Okay. Suppose I do have the baby. What do I do with it? Who takes care of it? Who raises it?
Me.
You?
Yes.
You want a baby, Sidney?
Yes.
When did you decide that?
I don't know. Just now. Does it matter?
Yes, it matters. You can't decide something like that,
I do. I decide everything like that,
You're crazy.
What did you give me for Christmas?
No, I was too upset to buy
Good
it.
enough. I want the baby.
Won't you change your mind?
No. I'm here and I'm going to go through with it.
Laurie, I've changed my mind.
What?
I will marry you.
Sidney.
I won't take it back this time. I really mean it. I don't feel trapped anymore. I want the baby.
Sidney.
Can't you forgive me and learn to trust me again? I was wrong, terribly wrong, I admit it. But I'll make it up to you. I'll be the best father you've ever seen, and a hell of a husband, too.
Sidney.
Thank you. Thank you.
Taxi! Taxi!
Stop the cab! Stop the cab! Stop the cab! Oh!
Here.
I meant what I said about marrying you. I will. I want to. Not just for the baby. I will love you. I do love you.
Sidney. 6.5 months you're going to be an uncle, and that's it, okay?
Okay.
What's going on?
I'm giving the baby my room.
Why?
It's larger. Babies need a sense of space.
So do grown-ups.
I'll be all right. I'll move into one of the little rooms. If I have to look out a window, I'll go into the living room.
Sidney, we still have 6 months and not even showing yet.
6 months. I better hurry.
Sidney,
How am I supposed to get any sleep?
try closing your door at night.
I can't risk that. Suppose we go into labor.
If I go into labor, I'll come get you.
Yeah? Suppose you can't move.
If I can't move, that won't be labor. It'll be a stroke.
No, no. No, no.
No.
Cut it out.
No.
Just put it back there. Put it back. Give it to me.
Oh, no.
Do you know how much you weigh?
Supposed to be overweight. It's your baby.
52-pound baby?
Now what?
Diapers.
All those are diapers?
Yeah.
Cloth diapers?
What then?
Word disposable mean anything to you?
Disposable what?
Paper?
Oh, yeah. They tried that on men's underwear. I even bought a pair.
And?
Well, if it did what it did to mine, imagine what it would do to a little baby's.
Dear Sidney, the labor pains began at midnight. They were only coming every 12 minutes, and I thought maybe it was false labor like the doctor said might happen. But it's 4:30 a.m. now, and they're coming at 5-minute intervals. I think they're for real. I guess you're going to be an uncle pretty soon. Anyway, I called the doctor, and I guess he's calling the hospital. So I'm going to leave now. You were sleeping so peacefully, I didn't have the heart to wake you. Besides, I can do fine by myself, so don't worry. Everything's gonna... Oops, that was a big one. I better hurry. Bye.
Help me!
Dr. Budinger, Dr. Jerome Budinger.
Any word yet?
Any minute, Mr. Shorr, any minute.
Where are all the other fathers?
I'm afraid not as many people are having babies as they used to.
Of course not. They all want running roles on soap operas.
Dr. Feinberg, Dr. Aaron Feinberg. Dr. Klingbo, please call the recovery room. Dr. Klingbo, call the recovery room.
Mr. Shorr?
Yes.
This way, please.
Anything wrong?
Certainly not. Mother and daughter are doing fine.
Hi. How are you?
Oh. Hello.
Oh, my. She doesn't weigh anywhere near 50 pounds.
You sure? You want to hold her? Okay.
You know, she looks exactly like you.
Dr. Elvington, Dr. Lauren Elvington.
Hi.
Hello, 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 hello.
They're beautiful. Who are they from?
Who do you think they're from? The baby.
Oh, well, thank you.
Read the card.
Okay. To dearest Laurie and dearest her, from Sidney.
Does that suggest to you something left undone?
I just haven't made up my mind yet.
All right. Let me try one more on you.
Okay.
Heather.
No. No one named Heather ever made it big.
Well, if making it big is your criterion, why do you object to Greta?
What was your mother's name?
No, never work.
What is it?
I don't want to tell you.
Tell me.
Yetta.
Oh. Well, I'll know when I know. Till then, it's her.
Or if the sentence demands it, she.
Okay.
And her is the cutest little she I ever saw.
Give me the baby. Give me the baby. Give it to me. Give it to me. There we go. Oh, here we go. Now, let me help you. Come on, let me help you.
Sidney, you just have to carry the baby. I can still walk.
Here we are. Come on. Easy does it. Now, come on. Easy does it. Easy does it. Come on, then. Oh!
There we are, all nice and dry. How does that feel, huh? How's that feel?
Sidney!
Feels better, huh?
Look at this.
Yes, it's
They say I have to choose a name for her by return mail or no birth certificate. My 30 days are up. Can they do that?
Yes, they can. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that
Well, I'm already
wonderful?
late to my audition. I don't know what I'm going to do.
I don't know. Patty cake, baker's that.
Hey, how about that?
What?
Patty, like in cake.
No.
I always like that name.
No, I hate that name.
Okay, we'll compromise. Her middle name can be Greta in honor of how we met.
Patty Greta.
Yeah, I gotta go. Bye-bye.
You like that name? Patty Greta? Could be worse, couldn't it? She could have named you after my mother in Garbo. Yetta Greta. Ah. I don't blame you.
A Time for Loving.
What?
That's the name of the show.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, that means I'm going to be a lot busier. You're going to have to spend even more time with Patty.
Terrible.
What do you want?
I'll get it.
You got a 7 o'clock call. Go back to bed.
It's my turn.
Who's counting?
Okay.
Okay. That's a honey. Good, huh? Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm sorry, Miranda. I've already talked to my lawyers.
Too late, Philip.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Just what I said. It's too late.
You'd stoop to anything, wouldn't you?
Who's that?
Fine one to talk after what you did to Charlotte. Does that make you feel better, Philip? Does that make you feel more like a man?
A life commercial?
More of a man.
I'm so sorry. Oh, you men, you're all alike. You make me sick.
Go to commercial.
Mommy will be here any minute. Yes, just
Is she all right?
She's having a wonderful time. I just hope we didn't cause you to miss a shot or anything.
Not a chance. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Sidney, I'm so sorry.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I forgot he was going to do that. I only have time to memorize my lines.
Why did he hit you?
I told you, I play a homewrecker. Oh, it's...
Oh, no, Sidney. It's Sidney. It's Sidney. Oh, it's Sidney.
Oh, who do you think this one's for?
Is it for me?
Yes.
Thank you, Santa.
Oh, and here's one for Mommy.
Thank you, Santa.
Oh. Well, what did you get from Santa this year, little girl?
I know what you think, Fatso.
Smile.
Gee whiz, I'm sorry.
That happened 2 times this week.
It did? I don't know what's wrong with me.
Did you ever eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? On that jelly, it makes your whole mouth all yucky.
Oh, you mad at me?
Yes.
Really mad?
Really mad.
Oh, exceedingly mad?
Exceedingly mad.
A little more on the left. Hello? Yeah. We're doing great. Yeah, she's just finishing her dinner. No, why should I mind? Go ahead, have a good time. No, I won't wait up for you. If I'm still up, it's because I'm still up, not that I'm waiting for you. I promise. Yeah. Tell Jimmy hello. Enjoy. Another perfect evening. Just you and me, kid.
Lullaby and good night. Close your eyes. Go to sleep, little Patty. Close your eyes. Lullaby and good night. And I'll see you in the sweetie still. Ain't she sweet? See her walking down the street.
No, the other one, Sidney.
I've got a crush on you, sweetie pie.
That's right.
All the day and night time, hear me sigh. The world will pardon my mush, for I have got a crush on you.
Still up, Sidney?
I was just finishing this chapter. I was going to go to bed in 5 minutes, I swear. You have a good time?
Terrific.
Jimmy bring you home?
Sure.
Why didn't he come in? Never comes in.
He doesn't want to disturb you.
Doesn't he like me?
Of course he likes you.
Sure. I like him, too. He's a good kid. I think he's a very talented director.
I'm glad, Sidney.
You know what we ought to do?
What?
You, Patty, and I. We got to rent a car, and Sunday we'll go to Connecticut. It's so beautiful this time of the year.
Oh, that sounds lovely, but Jimmy invited us on a picnic this Sunday.
A picnic?
Central Park by the lake.
You want you to bring along Patty?
Sure.
Why Patty?
Why not?
She could fall in the lake.
She's not going to fall in the lake. I'll be right there.
Paying attention to Jimmy.
Stop that. Right now.
I'm sorry. No, I just can't. I can't allow this.
You can't allow it.
No. Patty's much too much of a baby to be going on a picnic this time of the year.
She's not a baby, Sidney. She's 5 years old. And besides, it's May.
No. I'm sorry. In June we'll see. Maybe in late June.
Do you want to come to the picnic, too?
Did he invite me?
No. I can ask.
Ask.
I did ask. Just wants it to be the three of us.
I see.
I'm sorry.
Good night.
Think she'll be warm enough?
I want you to take this blanket along just in case.
Just in case. Thank you, Sidney.
Bye, Sidney.
She's always so happy.
Of course. She has no idea I'm not going.
Aw. Is there anything I can do for you?
You've done enough for me for one day, thank you.
Me?
Yes, you. I almost drowned because of you. Don't laugh.
I'm sorry. You didn't have to get in the water.
You tried to get one of those boats back to land without an oar.
Well, what were you doing there in the first place?
I was out there because I care. I care about you, and I care about Patty. And there isn't anything I wouldn't do for either one of you.
Well, how'd you do that?
Do what?
He said there'd be a 45-minute wait.
I told him it was the most important night of my life.
He must hear that a lot.
But he believed me because he saw the way I was looking at you.
I'm not sure I'm following this.
I think you are.
Jimmy, I will not sleep over tonight. Don't even ask.
I have a much more ambitious idea. Sleep over every night. For the rest of our lives.
Oh.
You don't have to wince. A simple no will suffice.
How can I marry you?
How can you not?
What about Patty?
I'll adopt her. Of course. Would you care for a drink? Yes. Your best bottle of champagne. Wait. Or am I being premature?
Champagne.
Congratulations.
Does that mean we're engaged?
If you're sure.
Do you know what the best bottle of champagne costs in this place? I'm certainly not using it to toast an impulse. I could use a little more joy from that side of the table. Thinking about Sidney. Laurie, you must have known that this was going to happen eventually. If not with me, then somebody even more attractive.
Oh.
Very fine, thank you. To you, me, and Patty. And that's all, Laurie.
He's not up.
Does he always wait up?
Must be asleep.
Check his bedroom.
No.
Go ahead.
All right. You wait here.
Of course. A little hint, darling. The next time you want to tiptoe, don't wear spiked heels.
Sound asleep. We'll have to wait.
Make you happy?
Yeah, a little.
We'll have to tell him sooner or later.
I know, but...
Make me a promise.
What?
You won't tell him without me. I'll come by tomorrow evening. Tell him then. Promise?
Promise. No. No.
You said he's asleep.
Asleep, not dead. Good night.
Good night. Good night.
Why didn't you come in?
I guess I was in no mood to congratulate him.
Then you heard?
Enough. I just don't believe.
It's true.
How soon?
As soon as possible.
Better get to bed. You got an early call. Or will you be giving up your career, too?
I'm not giving up anything, Sidney, including you. You'll still be a big part of my life and Patty's and Jimmy's.
Oh, I'll come to visit you. You'll come to visit me.
Sidney, this was never meant to last.
Oh. I was just a temporary.
I don't think that's the word. My God, Sidney, I'm a young woman.
I respect that. You come and go as you please, don't you? You can even sleep over if you want to. As a matter of fact, I was about to suggest that.
And come home at dawn to find you sitting bolt upright in your chair?
All right, I'm a worrier. But if I know you're not coming home till dawn, I'll get up at dawn and worry then.
I love you for worrying.
Well, then let me go on doing it.
I want to marry Jimmy. I love him. I want to spend the rest of my life with him.
And what about Patty?
Don't make me ungrateful, Sidney. You've been too good to me.
I don't care about gratitude. I don't care about goodness. There's just one simple fact, finally, and you've got to deal with it.
What? I
love her more than you do.
How can you even say that?
I can say it because I've thought about it. Who loved her first?
Sidney, I've loved her from the moment
I mean before she was born.
You promised you'd wait.
I had no choice. He wasn't asleep last night. He overheard it.
You mean it was eavesdropping?
Yes.
How bad was it?
It was terrible. He said an awful thing.
About me?
No, about me.
What?
He said he loved Patty before I did.
Garbage.
What he meant...
I know what he meant. Garbage. He deserves what he's about to get.
What do you mean?
Lori, you have to believe me. This all happened this morning. I thought the deal was dead yesterday, honestly.
What deal?
If I had known, I'd have told you last night, straight out.
Told me what?
About a career move I'm making.
What does that mean?
It means we're moving to Los Angeles.
Who's moving?
Us, you, me, and Patty.
No!
Now, wait a minute.
No!
I've been offered the best job of my life, double the salary. It'll be great for you, too. You don't want to stay in soaps all your life, do
You
you?
can't move Patty to Los Angeles. That's clear across the country.
Lori, I know it sounds scary.
It's not scary. It's impossible. It's totally impossible. Leave me alone, please.
Lori, this doesn't make sense. You say you're finally going to marry him, then you lock yourself in your room and you cry for 2 days. Does that make sense?
It does, when you know everything.
Maybe I don't want to know everything.
Jimmy's changing jobs. I didn't know about it till we'd already decided to get married. He didn't know either.
Changing jobs?
If I marry him, we'll be moving to Los Angeles.
If you marry him.
When I marry him. I know now I can't live without him.
You intend to move Patty to Los Angeles?
What choice have I got?
You mean, what choice have I got? Well, you'll find out what choice I've got, lady.
He was waiting for me at breakfast. He already left. There's a note with it. He said we could talk about it tonight.
Good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night.
Thanks, Frank.
Get changed. We're going.
Where?
To confront that lunatic.
No, you can't.
What do you mean I can't?
I have to pick Patty up at school.
Well, get her on the way.
No, you read what the letter said. Under no circumstances will I talk to Jimmy.
Terrific.
What?
I don't want him to talk to me. I want him to listen.
Patty? Patty? Lori? Lori?
Hi, Sidney.
Go play in your room, sweetheart. What'd you bring him for? I told you I don't want him around here.
I know that. I'm here because I read this.
Have you signed it?
Of course she hasn't signed it.
Can we go inside, please?
Nothing in here is unreasonable.
It's outrageous.
It clearly and succinctly states my rights.
You have no rights.
Jimmy, of course he does.
Well, nothing you're going to sign away.
I've been more than fair.
Fair?
Patty's asleep. You'll wake her.
You honestly expect to have that child half the time with Laurie in Los Angeles and you in New York?
I do.
That's insane.
Stop it. Sidney, it's not as if you're never going to see her again. You'll come for visits. We'll come back here for visits, I promise.
Visits. You'll sign.
She isn't signing anything.
Then there's nothing further to discuss, is there?
No, there isn't.
Till I see you in court.
Sidney!
I was right. He's a total loon.
No, he's right. Maybe it should be settled in court. I'd feel better.
Yeah? Suppose you lose.
Because of the unusual circumstances involved in this case, I thought it best we meet privately in my chambers. I trust that is satisfactory with both parties?
Of course, Your Honor.
Your Honor, we're grateful for the privacy.
Personally, I would prefer a trial by jury, to be tried by 12 of my peers.
Please, Mr. Shorr.
I can understand that, Mr. Shorr. You strike me as a fair-minded man.
Thank you, Your Honor. You strike me as most perceptive.
Sidney, shut up.
I've read both briefs very carefully. However, if either of you feels anything has been omitted, this is the time to speak. Miss Morgan?
No. No.
My client has nothing further to say, Your Honor.
Mr. Shorr?
My client also has nothing further to add, Your Honor. That is correct, Your Honor. Mr. Mallory has stated my case most effectively. However, I feel it does no harm to reiterate one's major points, verbally. What I trust Your Honor will keep foremost in your mind is that I have been both father and mother to the child in question. In fact, to put it bluntly, without me, there would have been no child.
I don't quite understand that remark.
Frankly, Your Honor, not all women want children. I quite simply forced Laurie to have Patty. She had chosen another way. Your Honor, what I have come to understand, admittedly somewhat late in life, is that what I want most from life is a family, people to care for. If Laurie chooses to leave me, that is her privilege, but I see no reason why I should also lose Patty. Because she is truly mine. I've not known a lonely day since she arrived, because every day has been filled with her. The same cannot be said of her mother or the man she's about to marry. They're both highly career-minded people. Why else would they be moving to Los Angeles?
I have to make a living, don't I?
I also make a living. But Patty is my life, and has been from the moment she was born, and will continue to be until the moment I die. Of course, what Your Honor must finally judge today is the quality of person you see before you. I just wish you could see not only the man I am today, but the man I was before Patty. A marked contrast, I can assure you. I'd given up. I didn't care to go on. Today, I'm a new man. I have a reason to go on. I believe in life again. Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Mr. Shorr is clearly looking for sympathy.
Well, of course I am.
I'm impressed with you and your brief, Mr. Shorr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You have clearly been a father to the child in every sense of the word, except, of course, biological.
I have indeed, Your Honor.
You're also obviously a man of kindness, compassion, of integrity.
Say something. Defend yourself.
Your Honor, may I be excused for a moment?
Excused?
I'm afraid I'm going to be ill.
The bathroom is right through that door.
Thank you.
Can't we postpone this?
Your Honor, my client requests a delay.
I don't think that will be necessary. These things happen.
It's a ploy.
How dare you?
A simple and obvious ploy which anyone as wise as Judge Wilcox can see right through. Sidney, shut up. I personally vomited before I came so as not to waste the judge's time.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Are you all right now?
Fine, thank you.
Then we may continue?
Of course.
Cases like this one are always difficult because it's impossible to be fair to all parties involved. The overriding concern must be the welfare of the child. In this particular instance, where The legal mother is preparing to marry a man of sound character who wishes to adopt the child. I cannot help but feel the child will best benefit from living permanently in such an environment. However, while I hesitate to dictate visiting rights, I feel most strongly that this young couple should acknowledge Mr. Shorr's extreme generosity and deep sense of caring. I urge them to allow for as open and flexible an arrangement as possible under these most unusual circumstances. I'm convinced the relationship between the child and Mr. Shorr must be allowed not only to continue, but to flourish. Case dismissed.
To flourish, Your Honor. Allowed to flourish. With 3,000 miles between us? Sidney!
Sidney, wait. It's gonna be better than you think. You're part of our family. You always will be. Wherever we are, wherever you are. And every summer, I promise you, a month, every summer, Patty will be with you. Please try to understand.
I understand. I understand what a fool I was to become friends with you. I said the night we met you had no feelings. I was right.
Please don't do this to me. Please don't make me say what I don't want to say.
What's left to say?
The truth. That I can't just think of me. Or even of Jimmy and me. I also have to think of Patty.
Patty? You were thinking of Patty?
Yes, of her right to a family life with a normal father. Sidney, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. You know I didn't. But I have feelings too.
None. None. Hi. You okay?
No, I'm mad.
Why?
You won't come with us.
Still, I love you.
If you love me as much as Mommy does, you'd come with us.
Nobody's supposed to love you as much as your mother does.
I thought you did, Sidney.
Will you write to me every day the way you promised?
I always keep my promises.
Good.
But I'll still be mad at you.
As mad as when I didn't put enough jelly in your sandwich?
Yes.
Jimmy, you've got to say goodbye to Sidney.
If you wanted to say goodbye, he'd come out here. It's better this way.
No. We say goodbye to him. Come on. Don't have to do that, you know. It's part of what the packing man is supposed to do. Pack.
Just making myself useful. You mind?
No.
So long, Sidney. See you soon, okay?
Not moving to Mars, you know. Thanks. Come on, honey.
See you this summer, Sidney.
You bet. I can't wait.
Me too.
Dearest Patty, her latest drawing arrived tonight. Your palm trees are getting better and better. That swimming pool looks mighty inviting, too. But never go in without someone watching you. I can hardly wait until I see you next July. I've got 643 wonderful things we'll do together. I just hope you don't grow up so much I won't recognize you. Give your mommy a hug for me. And your daddy. And tell them if they don't treat you nicely, they'll have to answer to your best friend, who loves you higher than anyone can count. Sidney.
Next on PAX